Dear students, I am Sobha Binsiwal, Assistant Professor English, SPC Government College Beam. Today I am going to explain the story um, on Saturday afternoon by Alan Silito. In this story, the writer presents a uh, in which uh, incident in which a man tries to suicide, and a young boy sees all this incident. Uh, the young boy in this story is of 16 years old, and 10 when he was and his parents were very ambitious type of persons, and his parents used to become angry at little things, and whenever any person become angry at home, they began to quarrel at little things. So the children after them um, uh, inherited this trait of their parents, uh, the trait of fighting and the trait of becoming angry. In the young boy who is 16 years old in this story, uh, when he was 10 years old, 6 years before, when he was 10 years old, he saw an incident. One day when he was this boy when he was 16 years old, he tells the story or an event in his life when he saw an attempt of suicide by a man, uh, and he tells he tells that when he was 10 years old, he one day he was in a sad mood. So he was sitting sad and gloomy, and his father when his father came, uh, and he saw him gloomy and sullen, he asked him to go outside and to have fresh air, so his mood may be changed. And the boy knew that it is better to go away from there, because if he stayed there, his father would become angry and there would be fight. So he went away. He went outside home, where he it was Saturday. It was Saturday afternoon, and all many of his friends had gone to pictures, and their parents had gone to shopping. Uh, but this boy was alone at home, and so he was being become he was being so he was feeling gloomy at home, and he came outside to change his mind. When after walking a little while, uh, he he sat at a near the back door of a house, and here a man came with ropes in his hands, and he went into the yard. um, a woman asked him why where was he doing with these ropes, and he said that he was going to uh, take he was going to suicide. But this woman thought that he was just joking, so she went away. But this child followed this man. This man went into his room, and the door of his room was half open, and the boy could see him trying to attempt suicide. This man was this man tied rope uh, to a on the roof of his room, and he tied a knot, and he put his neck into it. um, he was standing on a chair, and he saw this boy, but he did not turn him away. He was aware of his presence, and he asked this boy to to um, to to hit his chair when he tied when he tightened the rope around his neck. This man first this man couldn't uh, fasten the neck around his neck properly, so um, he fastened it again, and this time he fastened this rope around his neck, and he dangled his feet. And this boy, as he was asked, he uh, he removed the chair from uh, beneath his legs or his foots, and this man was hanging on rope, but suddenly uh, there was a shudder, and he fell on the ground. um, he fell on the ground. This man was feeling sort of breath, um, and the boy, seeing this incident, ran away from there. Uh, he was frightened, but when he came out of the yard, he saw a policeman uh, who was going into the yard, and seeing this policeman, he also went. Um, he went. He also followed this policeman, and this policeman this it may this policeman came there um, at the suggestion of the woman whom this man had said that he was going to make suicide. uh, so this policeman uh, removed the rope from his neck, and he gave some water to drink, and then he took him to a hospital. There this man was put under the security of police, and for his treatment, and a security guard was put on the gate of his room, so that he could not run away. Uh, and he was given a room at the sixth floor of the hospital. And when this policeman went to lavatory, this man um, this man this man threw himself from from the window of this hospital from sixth floor, and he fell on the ground and he died. So this man had had been